Hello, my name is Zine Smith, and welcome to my Flyers blog. Today is October 22nd. It is Wednesday, and right now is the pregame blog. I'm going to talk about the Flyers Penguins game that is going to go on in 2 hours and 15 minutes on NBC Sportsnetwork. It is going to be a nationally televised game, the second night in a row for the Flyers that they are playing on national television. Obviously, the Flyers lost last night. They lost 4-0 against the Blackhawks. They allowed 3 goals in the first period. Their defense helped out. They clamped down in the second period. They gave up a goal. But the defense is one of the big issues we're going to talk about tonight, and we're also going to talk about what the Penguins have been doing over the past week or so as well. And I just want to start off with the Flyers defense. The Flyers defense is horrible. It's one of the worst in the league. The Flyers defense is right now at number 20 or 28th in the league. Actually, I thought it was 27th, but nope, they are 28th in the league in defense, and that is going to be some trouble for the Flyers, since the Penguins, even though they've only played 4 games, actually they are one of them with Minnesota have played the least amount of games in the NHL. Flyers have played 6 games, but the Penguins average 4 goals a game. They've only the highest average out of any team, and their goals against average, it's I think it's in the middle of the pack here. It is, yeah, it's in the middle of the pack, 2.5 average. That's going to be big trouble for the Flyers. I'm not sure if Braden Coburn is going to play tonight. Let me check that out. But yeah, I don't know how much Coburn is actually going to help the Flyers defense, because he is joining the team on this road trip. 2 games and 2 nights from Chicago to Pittsburgh, and the Flyers defense is just it's not good. They signed Michael Del Zotto in the off season to a $1.5 million deal. They also, since Kimmo Timonen is injured, they promoted Mark Streit to captain, and I do not agree with that move. I'm not a big fan of Mark Streit at all. I think they wanted Mark Streit. They got Mark Streit from New York Islanders because I think he was playing good with the Islanders at the time. But they want him to be more of an offensive defenseman like Kimmo Timonen, but I don't think he's that good. He played good in the second half of last season. He's playing like he did when we first got him in the first half of the season, like last season. He's not playing that good. They have Mark Streit, Andrew McDonald. I do not like Andrew McDonald. Luke Shen is just getting. He's not. He's overrated. Yeah, the defense is not that good right now, and they are playing a Penguins team that obviously has Sidney Crosby, Evander Malkin, people like that. Yeah. So the Flyers, and plus the Flyers have beaten. The way that the Flyers have beaten the Penguins over the past few years is through physicality, fights, blah blah blah, and they don't have that this year. They are first, or they are last in the league in penalty minutes. They average the least amount of penalty minutes of any team. They only have 7 minutes per game, and they obviously don't have any of their enforcers. Zach Stortini is in the minor leagues, and I think Jay Rosehill, sorry, is in the minor leagues as well for the Flyers at Lehigh Valley Phantoms. The Flyers' key to the games, I'm not sure if Steve Mason is going to start. We're going to look at the game preview for tonight. Let's see. Flyers need to play defensive. And, the Penguins, it's always, it's a rivalry, it's going to be huge, you know, big and everything. But I don't think I cannot see the Flyers winning this one around. You know, you know, it's almost like a loose cannon every Flyers Penguins game over the past few years. But this one, I decisively see the Penguins winning. The Flyers defense cannot, you know, it's unless Steve Mason comes out outstanding, which I mean. Anything can happen, you know. I mean, the Penguins can have a bad night. You know, it's hockey. You know, it's 82 games. You're gonna have a bad night. You're gonna have a good night. You know, it's not like, you know. I mean, the Flyers could, you know, pull it off, but I mean, I just don't see it happening. The Flyers are gonna win. If they are going to win, they're going to win like 7-6 or 6-5, some high-scoring game. But with the Flyers, you know, Andrew McDonald, Luke Shen, Michael Del Zotto, the defensive core is not good right now, and Steve Mason, they're just going to be shaky, and the Flyers are just going to allow too many goals that they can handle. And the Flyers' goal scoring has done better than they did last season. Last season, I thought at some points the goal scoring was just absolutely terrible. But I think that if they hold the Penguins to 1 or 2 goals, I see them winning. But I do not see them holding the Penguins to 1 or 2 goals. So I have to say, but we'll see tonight. The game starts in 2 hours and 9 minutes on NBC Sportsnetwork. And obviously, I said the second straight game on national television for the Flyers. This first Penguins Flyers, you know, obviously this rivalry has escalated in the past 5 years to one of the best in sports. So we'll see what happens. It's on Wednesday night, rivalry night. The new it started last year, I think, on NBC Sportsnetwork. You know, it's in the second year. We'll see if the Flyers are, you know, can not be tired from the flight from Chicago to Pittsburgh. Well, I'll see you after the game.